Something is going on in northern Wisconsin. Between June and September 2025, nearly a dozen people have reported seeing an unidentifiable creature, always within the same 20 square miles of back roads and timberland. Some encounters were caught on trail cameras, others on dash cams, home security systems, or even shaky smartphone clips. Whatever device captured it, the story stays the same. A huge, menacing, fur-covered figure moving with intent. What follows is one of the most detailed accounts that occurred during that same window of time. For decades, locals have whispered about the Dogman. But with so many fresh reports in such a short span, the mood has shifted from excitement to genuine concern for public safety. Could we be on the verge of capturing Dogman once and for all? Or is something else on the loose? Whatever it is, one thing's for certain. With this new footage, it won't stay hidden for long. What you're about to hear is presented exactly as it was shared with us, directly from the original witness, and edited only for clarity in its verbal retelling. The provenance of this never-before-seen footage has been authenticated, and all dates, locations, and details of this encounter have been verified against the witness's personal documents, public records, and digital metadata. The Dogman drive-by. Sometimes the unknown doesn't hide deep in the wild. Sometimes it runs 30 yards beside you, lifts its arms wide, and reminds you you're not the only one on the road. This is Daniel's account in his own words, with a voice reenactment provided by a local actor. At his request, the name of his town has been changed.
I'm in my late 30s, and I've lived in Tomahawk most of my life. I'm a small engine mechanic in a small shop, in a small town, but that's about all that's small about me, as my kids like to say. I'm a big guy with a big personality, and I don't scare easily. I spend most of my free time with my kids, though I've been working a lot of weekends this summer. Most days I fix ATVs, lawnmowers, wave runners, snowmobiles, and the occasional pickup. That day was nothing unusual. I closed up the shop, grabbed a gas station coffee, and decided to take the back way home for a little peace and quiet before stepping into a noisy house. The back road has always been my reset button. No stoplights, no tailgaters, just the trees pressing in on both sides. I figured it would give me 10 minutes to clear my head before the evening routine with the kids. I was driving down the road, had the windows down, and could hear the crickets outside. Nothing unusual. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw something up ahead between the trees, like a large, dark, broad-shouldered figure, moving low to the ground, but just enough to stand out against the brush. I thought it might be a bear, or maybe even a moose, and wanted to try to get it on video for my kids. I eased off the gas and leaned forward for a better look, and had just hit record on my phone when it rose up out of the brush, and I realized it was definitely not a bear or a moose. It was about 30 yards in, but it stayed with me, level with the truck. Didn't bolt away, didn't run off, it kept pace, like it was walking along the edge for a reason. I let off the gas and eased the truck into reverse, one hand on the wheel, phone steady in the other. It was moving towards me, and then it threw its arms out wide. One motion, then again. Not frantic, not clumsy, deliberate. Like it was saying, plain as day, stay out of here.
You can't see it as well in the video, but I swear, up close it looked like a giant wild dog, muzzle and all, and had to have been 7 or 8 feet tall at least. I couldn't believe my eyes. My gut was screaming. I lifted the phone and just started firing off shots through the brush. My hands were shaking. No idea what I was even catching, just click after click, while trying not to drive off the road. My chest started tightening, and suddenly all I wanted was to get out. I shoved the phone down, gripped the wheel, and tore off. That drive home was the longest 10 minutes of my life. Every shadow between the trees felt like it was about to jump out at me. I kept checking the rearview mirror like I expected it to be running behind me, keeping up without effort. My knuckles were white on the wheel the whole way until I saw my own porch light. When I got home, I locked the doors, pulled the blinds, set the chain on the door. Stupid little things, but they made me feel better. It wasn't until later that night, sitting at my kitchen table, that I scrolled through the footage and saw I got those 2 decent photos, with the long arms clear as day. That whole night, I couldn't relax. I paced around the kitchen. I kept checking the security cameras like I expected to see it standing out in the yard. I tried watching TV just to distract myself, but every sound I heard outside made me mute it and listen. Even the dog, who usually barks at raccoons, stayed quiet like she wanted no part of it. I even left a light on in the hallway overnight, something I never do, just so the house didn't feel so dark. I barely slept. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw those arms spread wide. The next morning, I dragged myself into work half asleep. I thought about telling the guys at the shop, but small towns don't forget. I pictured the looks, the jokes, and I kept my mouth shut. All day I was jumpy. Loud tools, dropped wrenches. They made me flinch more than they should have. I didn't feel like myself, and it showed.
I let the clip sit and just try to forget about it. But then a few days later, my cousin told me about something weird that was spotted 1 county over. Some huge creature that chased a guy, and they're calling it a legit Dogman sighting. He sent me links, and I ended up on this channel. So that was the turning point. I must have replayed my video 20 times that night. Each pause made my stomach turn. It's funny. I've been seeing people complaining in the comments section when footage is blurry or pixelated, but you don't know that's a blessing in disguise. This high-def footage showed more than I wanted to see. I'm not looking for attention. Don't want my name out there. I just wanted someone else to see it so I'd know I wasn't alone. Plus, if there's actually a dogman running around, we need to join forces or something, or at least share information to keep our family safe. That's why I finally sent the clip in to you all. I almost didn't. I don't want people looking at me sideways or hassling my kids on account of me. But if someone else saw the Dogman and kept quiet about it, maybe this will help them know they're not the only one. And if sending out this footage helps me finally sleep without replaying it in my head, then maybe it was worth the risk of people talking.
The clip is brief, but undeniable. Something large, moving with intent. Do you believe it's Dogmen? Or does it look more like a Sasquatch to you? Or perhaps it's something else that doesn't fit an easy explanation? Share your thoughts with Daniel in the comments below. And if you're in Michigan's Upper Peninsula or northern Wisconsin and have any information on these 2025 Dogman sightings, let us know. Your story and footage could be featured on an upcoming episode. In the meantime, subscribe to Monster Myth so you never miss a video, and hit that like button to support the channel, and we'll keep bringing you verified first-hand encounters and never-before-seen footage. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe out there, folks.